The Furies is a new horror film. Well, it's new at the time of this video coming out anyway. And it follows a very sort of old school basic premise. A young woman and her friend get taken one night, wake up in the middle of nowhere in a sort of outback forest area where there's an old gold mine. They wake up in sort of boxes come coffins, and they are being hunted by these great big men in horrible masks and dungarees. And the masks look pretty cool, by the way. They're all different, and everyone had a lot of imagination put into them. And then they work out the sort of twist, the gimmick of the film, and that is that there are people sort of watching them VR style through their eyeballs. They've got an ocular implant that allows people to see what they're seeing through their eyes. And also they're paired up with one of these killers. So let's say there's 8 girls, there's also 8 men, and the men have to protect the girls and vice versa. If one of them dies, then the other dies, and they die proper, their head blows up. But that's really it. There's a little bit of, you don't know who to trust. The girls work together for a bit while they work out what the sort of premise of the situation is, and there's some really good kills, there's some really good gore. There's not much else in the way of plot, to be fair. Just a little sort of tag on at the end where the main girl, the final girl, escapes and finds one of the people responsible for the game, and that's about it. You know, it ended on the point that she's gonna like come after them all. But really, the main bulk of it is these girls running around this wooded area, which is nice and cheap to film, but never looks cheap. And just that focuses on the effects and the kills. If you want a real sort of old school style film like this, then this is certainly worth checking out. It takes like 15 minutes or so to get into, and then once you're in, you're sort of in. It never outstays its welcome, and I find it very fun to watch. I don't know if it's got rewatch value, but it's certainly something that when you see it on streaming for either free or like £1 or something like that on, say, Google Play, then have a look at it. It'll kill an hour and a half, especially if we're still in isolation, like we are at the moment. And you know, I just thought it was a welcome surprise. Please feel free to comment below, and if you've got anything you want to say about the film, please let me know. Otherwise, please like and subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.